Hello, guys. I believe we are on the air officially now. Um, give me hang on with give me a moment here, okay? A little discombobulated because I got a little behind on some things, but I'm a little discombobulated. It'll be just a moment here before we start building Day 50's building. I don't know what we're building yet. It's gonna be an exciting experience. But as soon as this is okay, yep, and cool. Let's get to streaming. Alright, so bear with me. Let me go out of F5. Um, I have to read the chat through my phone, so it's not the most ideal situation you could imagine. It really does not like you watching your own stream. So like it really bugs when you watch your own stream. Um, okay. Okay. We have I have the chat open. Let's first of all pick the spot to build. Where to build for day 50. Day 50 is a pretty big day, y'all. It's pretty for kind of our first big monument of the series. We kind of celebrated for 1 month as well, but that was kind of irrelevant. Now I know there's 0 people watching right now, so that's always phenomenal news. But I will just try to entertain. I posted a short. If anybody's watching this as a VOD, I posted a short. So maybe we'll get some traffic. Some traffic here. That would be ideal. If we could just get some traffic. Some traffic. Some substantial traffic, or it has 0 views in the first minute. Knob cooked. The win low fall off in the Big 25 is Big 25. Nah, my fall off should be studied. Anyways, I think I'm gonna start the day by expanding the path this way. Now I have these really unique way of building my paths by just breaking blocks and putting new ones down. It usually ends up looking pretty decent. Except in some spots. It looks really bad in some spots. But last time, if you didn't see it, we built this beautiful farm that's slightly elevated because I thought it would look nice. Pretty bland interior, but that doesn't really matter. We are working on it. Okay, so here's kind of the rundown. I think it's time to be finished with this city that we've been building for the entire 50 days. But we're not going to start building buildings around this area. Because any good town needs food. And this is supposed to be a fairly big city. Not city, but village. It's supposed to be fairly big, right? So naturally, it's going to need more than one farm. So we are going to build probably a few more farms in the next few days. I'm kind of stalling until we get actual viewers in here. This is like, I'm trying to be entertaining for anybody who's watching this as a VOD. Not that there will be anybody. I really doubt there will be, but for anybody who might be watching this as a VOD, I'm trying to keep this semi-entertaining here. But the plan basically is to cover this area on farms. This area is going to have a lot of farms in it. It's going to be the farming district of this city. And then we're going to go out. We're going to have to destroy this and that. Like, these villages gotta go. I forgot to turn off structure generation. That's why these are here. But they are gonna have to go bye-bye eventually. For sure. Um, and then I think tomorrow I'm gonna go around building some carts, some stuff, just some details into the city. That is what I'm thinking I'm gonna do tomorrow. But for today, I'm thinking we build a farm. Yeah, we're gonna build a farm. We are gonna build a farm. Now, where to build this farm is the question. Where do we want this farm? Now, I think we are gonna do this the past style, but I don't know if I don't think I'll do a raised one this time. I think I'll just try to keep it pretty flat, stuff like that. But yeah, that's so cool. So far, I think we're gonna build a farm over here. For day 50, this stream's gonna be probably decently long today. I'm hoping for a decently long stream. But if nobody shows up like right now, it's not gonna be a very long stream. But as of right now, we are chilling. We're building this farm. Uh, I kind of just go like very random with whatever shapes I want for these builds. It's kind of whatever I'm feeling on that day. So like this is a really weird looking farm. If you can't tell, a normal farm is just not shaped like this with the slab. And that's interesting. How big is it? Yeah, we probably need this to make this a little bigger. I'm thinking we get rid of this wall like that, and we just do like that maybe. Could that be the strat? And then here I have the actual strat right here. We do this, and then we do this, and have it cut in like this again. On trust the process. We're gonna break this. We're gonna go like this. Watch. Hold on. Let me cook. Bang! I did not cook. Holy crap. I did not cook. Why does it look like a fish? Holy cooked. I do not think I cooked. Hold on. Okay. I think we'll go with it because I obviously am not gonna make any better shape than this in the time I have to build a random shaped farm. I think off the bat, the clear strat is to put the house right here at an angle. That I think is the clear shape, and then we'll take this guy, and we will what the door should be right here probably. So we'll do that. And that is that. No, I can't do that. Okay, so we're gonna do that, and then what the? What am I on? No, it's gonna be that. Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of built into the fence. That's fine. And then we'll have. Yeah, we'll build it like this. It's kind of like built into the fence, but I think it looks okay. I mean, it'll be vertical and the fence won't be. So like, fence will have details that this won't also. So I think we're good. I just can't put any windows on the house. Is the issue, but that doesn't really matter. Not all houses have windows. I mean, most in the village so far. Oh, that's what I got rid of. I need stone. I need stone. Thought everything was looking a bit too cracked up. That's all clear. Because I didn't have my stone, man. Stone is easily the best building block in my palette. Stone is just so clean. I don't know why everybody hates on bland stone. It's just so goated. Like you can't debate that stone is not the best. It's like pretty much one of the first blocks you see in Minecraft. Also, it's literally because like you get wood and then you instantly mine down. Like ain't nobody even you don't even make a wooden axe or nothing. You make a stone axe. Stone axes are goaded for other reasons too. Not to mention, they're just better than wood. Then we will throw this guy. We will go pick block the slab. And make the roof for our humble abode. Which is not cooked. Which is actually pretty decent. I personally like building houses that are slanted. Because I feel like it gives the village more character than just normal all straight houses. That sounded wrong. Yeah, that didn't sound the right. Okay, guys. I'm cooked. But yeah. That didn't sound right. Anyways, let's get back to building here. We are just building my classic roof. I recently have been experimenting with stuff like that. That guy. Like, see this really tall roof over here? Yeah. I thought this was pretty nice. But I feel like these farms, like, this is like rich people houses. Like these are like the poor people houses. Like, the poor people have the basic houses. Because in D&D, there's, like, clear classes. Very clear classes. Like, I feel like in every D&D city, there's, like, a rich part of town. I feel like there's, in a lot of normal city, there's a rich part of town. But see how these are, like, fancy designs, and then these are just normal? There's nothing wrong with them, they're just normal. But these are, like, the fancy designs. Yeah, that's the difference. Like, this is the mayor's house. He's got his own vault. What is the point of that? He's got his own vault with lore. He's got his own vault with lore in it. The mayor's evil. He even shut down the bookstore. By the way, you don't see what's in there. This is closed, okay? It's boarded up. You don't see that there's no interior. You don't see that, okay? I forgot to build the interior. But everything else has an interior, I think. This would be the closest thing to not having an interior. Never mind, this has a pretty decent interior, actually. Um, okay. Yeah, most of the buildings do have interiors. Last time I was building, someone commented how an anvil this close to this is probably gonna burn the house down. But yeah, when I was building it, I totally agreed with that sentiment. I just continued because if one of my campaign players really is gonna put the time and effort into coming into a house and using the furnace, I'll let them burn down the house. And it's not like it's gonna burn anything. It's gonna burn this and this wood layer that I put here because the rest of the house is made out of stone. But anyways, I really like how I actually built this. But let's get back to the farm, like we should be, like we should be. Let's see. Oh, okay. So the short did get some views, guys. It did get some. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's kind of disappointing. Uh, 8.8 engagement. Right. Okay. Maybe the short didn't cook. Okay, maybe the short in its entirely did not necessarily cook. But I cooked, okay? What am I doing? Why am I sitting here in a menu building instead of not build? Why can't I talk, people? Good people of the internet, why do I fail to talk? Let me get my pillar. Beautiful. Seeds. I believe I have the tick rate way turned up. We're gonna throw like one of those there, 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 one of those there. Yeah, I feel like that should be enough water. Oh, Lord. And then we'll throw like one there. Right? That's enough water, guys. That's enough water. What am I talking about? Let's make the perimeter around the path. In fact, this exactly invades the perimeter. Oh! Okay. I actually really like how this is coming out. I didn't think I'd like this. Because when I stream, I'm under a lot of pressure. But I am actually quite enjoying how this is coming out. I believe this is coming out very nicely, actually. Okay, and we will just till all of that to, yeah. Perfect, that water covers it, and even if it didn't, there's this guy right behind me. That would absolutely cover it for 100% certainty. That's in a range. Why did that until itself? That's not very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. How did I not get coverage? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think we're good over here. But I will fix it if I have to. But I think we're good. Here, slash tick rate 10,000. Okay, that'll tell us if I need to put more water down quickly. Sets tick rate to 10,000. Done. I like how the Oh, Lord. Okay. Well, now for sure everything is covered. And we are cooking. Now it's just time to seed it up. Man, I love some seeds. They be growing. They be growing faster than I can put them down. I wonder what, like, I know there's like, it's like, there's like a chance per tick that it grows. But I wonder why. I guess just luck of some seeds and not luck of others. Not luck. Like, just how some seeds are like, they grow so fast and others take 10 years. Even on 10,000 tick rate. Like, look, this one over here this is done before this one, or this one. Like, what's the science behind that? Where did Minecraft get their knowledge from? Why am I asking scientifical questions about a game that's not meant to be scientifical? I don't know. Sometimes I'm like this. There's absolutely no shot I'm letting that slide. There's absolutely no shot I'm letting that slide. That guy is getting. That guy. Oh, no. Dude, this strip is barely worth even planting, dude. You can't even plant. You barely plant anything, bro. Anyways. We're down to no one in here, anyways. I don't know why I'm trying to be entertaining when there's absolutely 0 people in here. But that's besides the point. Okay, we're going to set you up with a live camera while I check some feedback on my end. Let's make sure I'm still live. That's a good... Dude, wait a minute. What? Dude. That's wild. How was I... Bro, of course my comment viewer was off. Bro, I like how I clinically sold. Bruh, clinically sold. Okay. Shoot, who even is this person? Channel activity. Is this the guy from the other? No, I thought it was the guy from the other stream. But it's not. Okay. Well, it's just me. It's just me in here, so that's good for now, I guess. It doesn't matter. It truly does not matter how many people we have in here. Because this will be a VOD later anyway. So, like, what do I care? Why would I be. What the. Okay, let's bone meal the area in between. What the lag spike? What the lag spike? Dude, I can't believe I didn't. I my comment phone was bugging. It just did not show the dude's comment. If anybody is even still watching, which they're not. I don't know why I'm. Why am I talking like this when I could just be talking like this? It's like almost 11 where I'm from, so like I'm getting tired, so I have to like put extra energy in my voice, whereas I usually don't. Usually my voice is just very energetic, but right now it's just not because it's like so late. But I like to post during this time because when I wake up in the morning and I see that I've gotten like 15 likes, it kind of makes my day. So like yeah, worth it. Plus, I don't have anything to do tomorrow that's more valuable than being live right now. So, what am I going to do about it? There we go. That is a farm done. Now, is it the greatest farm that has ever been seen and ever will be? No, it really isn't. It might be the worst farm I've made so far, considering I've made only 2 farms. Um, I think this one's better, but I like it. It's not bad. I do think it's time to start fading into the travel and stuff. I want to build a river, a decent sized river. It's just hard because I made so many mistakes when I started building this. How big can a structure block be? Could I take this and put it? Can you add extra layers to a super flat world? I wonder. I wonder. Hmm. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Anyways, guys, do you like the farm? I don't know if I don't know if anybody's gonna see this, but if you guys like the farm, let me know. Let me know if I should change anything. I personally kind of like it. Let's add. I don't think I'm gonna do anything back here. I think this is just kind of gonna be like rural kind of grasslands, I guess. I know it's kind of sudden, but honestly, it really isn't that sudden. Cause if you come over here, there's a few spots between, but if you come like over here, there's like a block between builds. It's all high density, and then it starts to get low density until it hits grasslands. So I think this is kind of this edge, because I'm gonna put farms kind of on the entire outer ring of the city. So I think we'll do probably a farm over here. This area right here is gonna probably be a farm. This like we're gonna have a big farm over here. I think this area over here on the other side of the church. I'll probably have a path branch out between these two builds. Um, and that'll lead to a farm. Some of these are gonna be dead ends. These aren't all gonna lead out of the city. There'll certainly be something over here. This is gonna be a market, okay? But I've gotten caught up with other things. So currently, this is not a market. Also, what is this? When did I build this? Interesting. Oh man. Okay. I don't know why I just blew into my mic. That's weird. I'm weird for that. Sorry, dude. Do you want to go read some of the lore? Let's go read some lore. Let's go read some lore. Oh, the tick rate's at 1,000,000. Slash tick rate 20. Let's read some lore. Oh, okay. We're so this book over here, this bookshelf is gonna be one of every book that I put on the other shelf. Okay, let's read this book. Building permits for Johnson. He's the mayor. By the way, as of some years, I don't know. Storage vault completed 10/01/26 for the mayor. Mayor's house completed 5/01/25 for the mayor. No more permits have been filed in this allotted time slot. End of lore. Redacted. Let's go put a guy over here. And let's go ahead and read Redacted. In the town of Pacandia, this town of Pacandia was founded in 1773. It was invaded by a huge dragon. But a hero saved us all. However, he did not survive to see the village rebuilt. Almost everything had to be rebuilt from the ground up. The buildings that didn't are very damaged and are still show those effects today. But after this, an election was held for a new mayor, since the old one had died in the brutal dragon attack. But we had to move forward. This is when, redacted, the Johnson family was elected. Little did we know they would never leave because redacted. The rest of this book has been redacted due to the mayor lying. Due to lying about the mayor and his family. This was a book that was stolen from the library, guys. By the way, that's what the lore behind this book is. Now you might be asking, that makes 0 sense. Thanks for telling us absolutely nothing, Wendell. Thanks for giving us absolutely 0 information. But if we go over here to this beautiful area, and we head right down here, we head down the dark pathway of doom. We take a turn. We go through these clearly broken fences. We say hi to Mr. Beholder because he's Mr. Beholder and he's cool. We crouch through this. We find a grave site. Here lies the forgotten hero, the one who really saved us. And a book. At least it didn't break. At least the book didn't go bye-bye. The True Tale. The true story of the hero of Pacandia. When a huge red dragon began to attack the village, one man stepped up and attempted to fight. But his life was cut short by the dragon. This man is considered the hero. But in reality, he barely even injured the dragon. But what I'm about to tell you is the true story of how Pacandia still stands today. After the so-called hero was killed, one man knew that if something wasn't done soon, Pacandia was as good as gone. So he began to assemble a team, but it wasn't as easy as it would seem. There wasn't many people ready to put their lives on the line, especially after what happened to the last guy. But slowly but surely, the team formed and came together to stop the dragon. Brutus the Barbarian, Tommy the Wizard, Johnny with 2 H's, the Cleric, Billy the Rogue, and our hero, Winlow. That has no correlation to me. 0. But anyways, guys, I don't know if anybody who's gonna be in this campaign is listening, but you know what this sounds like? A D&D party. And you know what this has absolutely no connection to how the story of this campaign is gonna go? This, okay? It has absolutely no correlation. It is the most useless lore of all time. Bro, we were watching the Blue Man Group. I forgot. I forgot y'all was in Vegas. Nah, sorry. Sorry, guys. Y'all have no clue what I'm talking about right now. I just said we were watching the Blue Man Group. I forgot y'all was in Vegas. I got a message from one of my friends. They went to Las Vegas. Yeah, Luis the Master King. You should go to subscribe to him. He's cool. He has like 12,000 subscribers, a lot more than me. But they were watching the Blue Man Group. Anyways, now that I've done my fair share of talking to my friend in text messages, let's continue the tour. That is kind of this. What, what do you mean? What the? I asked this goober. I asked this goober what hotel he's staying at in Vegas, and he said I forgot. Oh, what do you mean you forgot? That's not something you forget. That's not something you should forget. Springfield. What the Simpsons? Man, I don't know what they on right now. Anyways, y'all, I think we're gonna end the stream here. The stream is pretty long, right? It's been decent. It's been 32-minute stream. That's a pretty long stream. I'll see y'all in the next one. Thank y'all for watching. Chicken 9000 Coop. Sorry I didn't see your comments. That's my bad. That truly is my bad. He's got he's chicken underscore 9000, and he's got 9 subscribers. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, thanks y'all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.